How's everybody doing? Good evening to everyone. How are you guys doing? Good evening. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. This is a special announcement for everyone. It's a special announcement and it is really important for the American public. There's been a lot of questions along the way. And, we have we have the list of the people that have donated for the first GoFund, money that we asked for our trip to Chiapas. We asked for $6,000, and it was great. It was great. We got the 6,000, and I went. I went to Chiapas myself only. We have money left on our special account that Anthony and myself, we put the rest of the rest of the money in that account. So there's a special announcement for you guys. Apparently, and then I go part by part, and I will explain what is happening. And I will explain this whole situation. Why? Because there's attacks right now that there's going on, and it's really unfortunate that people that they have never contributed to our program and to Border Network News, they are the ones that they're attacking, and they want explanations. Imagine that. That is so unreasonable and illogical, and is an insult for the people that they have donated to this incredible thing that we have going for us to go to Chiapas. We started with this dream to go to Chiapas a long time ago. I was the first one that started, dreaming about this since the caravan started. Then, I encountered myself with Anthony, and we created a GoFund for us to go to Chiapas. We put 6,000 as the limit. A lot of people were criticizing that it was too much, and even we had trolls, questioning us and telling us, no, this is how much you need to spend. This is how much is the hotel. The guide, over there is $20 only. So our own security, our own lives, is not even worth 3,000 of Anthony and myself. Imagine that. That is what these people think. That is not even worth $3,000 our lives over there. It's really dangerous to go to Chiapas. It's not easy to go to Chiapas. A lot of people are criticizing. Few people are talking about our expenses to go to Chiapas. We went to Chiapas. I went to Chiapas. I decided to go to Chiapas. I think that it was the time. We bought the tickets with previous planning, and the moment was correct, and the moment was right at the moment. Now, for why we didn't go early, it's really simple an explanation, and I will give it to the American public. For me to win the trust of the number one journalist in Tapachula that I consider, that is Carlos Mejia Lopez, that is the number one journalist in Tapachula, that he works for, different newspapers and works for different mainstream medias, for me to ask him, because I didn't feel secure with other people. He was the only one that I started talking to him, and we started, getting along, and he started, giving me notes, and I started giving him notes, and we started sharing information, and we got to know each other. And I started telling him, hey, man, I really want to go over there. I really want to go to Chiapas and experience the whole thing. And, he started watching my programs and he started watching what I was about. It's a whole different scenario. It's a whole different ball game when you get over there. You're not you're not going to be doing exactly the same that you do right here in Tijuana. You're not. You don't have that access to do all that. You have to be really controlled on information, and there are certain parts that you cannot touch, and there's certain parts that you cannot go. That is the situation over there. So we plan to go to Chiapas. Now, the decision that we took as we came back, we asked for another 6,000 to go to Venezuela. That was the plan, and we were going to save what we had left in a bank account. Me and Anthony, we have that. We have that money saved up in a bank account. But to go to Venezuela is really an expense. Really, it's really an expense, and we wanted to go a couple times. So they reported our GoFund again. They dropped it, and we had like $300 donated. So it got refunded. So, practically we had a long talk. We had this long talk since that happened. And I told Anthony, he has his campaign going on right now. And he needs to really be concentrated, to be concentrated in his campaign. And what is he doing right now? Running for Congress for the 16th district. So that is enormous. That is incredible. And he is really, the favorite to win. That is the most incredible thing that, a lot of people in El Paso, they don't hear trolls. They don't put attention to stupid videos and all this stuff. They really know that he's doing the good work. And he's doing a lot of phenomenal and great stuff. So we had a long conversation about, us, what are we going to do? And I told him, you know what, Anthony, you can't go to Chiapas. You need to concentrate on what you're doing right now. And I need to concentrate on what is my reporting, as I always been concentrating on. Anthony is doing some reporting right now. He's still doing some independent journalism, but he's so much, concentrated right now on his Congress, on his political journey. So, for everybody that is asking, and they are, wondering, where are we going back to Chiapas? I am making a special announcement for every single one of you guys. I'm the one that is going to be in charge of all the saved money that we have, the rest of the 6,000 that we have. And not only I'm going to go back real close, it's going to be real close, the dates, we're going to give it to you as soon as we go. But not only once we're going to go this year, but with that same money, we're going to go more than twice, probably 3 times we're going to go. Because we're going to use the rest of the 6,000 that we have saved up. So you guys, don't worry about our plane tickets, and don't worry about the hotels, and don't worry about the guide. It's already been paid. It's not already been paid, but we have the money saved up in the bank account. So I will go back. I'm going to make this announcement. We are going back to Chiapas, as Oscar Blue is the one that is taking the responsibility of the rest of the GoFund money that the American people have trust us and donated to us with all their hearts. And I thank you so much for all those donations. We are going back to Chiapas. I'm not going to make a GoFund money for Chiapas, because we already have money to pay our plane tickets and our hotel. I'm not going to make another account so can ask for donations. Whatever you guys want to contribute, if you guys want to contribute when I'm over there working, God bless you and thank you so much. Like we have been saying to you guys, we don't force nobody to donate. We don't force nobody to contribute. We don't force nobody to give us money. No, we don't. If you guys want to contribute, go ahead. God bless you. Really, that is our job, to be giving you guys the news and be freelancing. The job of a freelancer is really difficult. Sometimes, you get contributions. Sometimes you don't. So right now we have saved up the GoFund money from the last donation. And we are going to use it. Oscar Blue is going to be the one that is going to be going more than twice this year. So I will be back going to Chiapas, and Anthony is going to be concentrating at his political journey, and his political, quest that he has. That is his destiny. His destiny is to defend his country. His destiny is to become a great congressman. His destiny is to become a great human being for his country. This announcement is dedicated to all the people that they've been asking, and also for all the negative people, that they've been basically bashing our name. If we have the list of the people that donated in our GoFund, we have the list. So we are able and we are available to take questions from the people that donated on the GoFundMe. People that didn't donate it, well, how can we give explanations to you if you didn't contribute it? We more than gladly, with all respect, we will answer you whatever questions you want on our inbox. But people that donated, we have all the list of all the people that donated and those first 6,000 of that GoFundMe. So we are going back. I'm Oscar Blue. I'm the one that is going to use the rest of the money to go back to Chiapas, not only once, but probably, another time to go, probably twice this year. So it's going to make it 3 times to go over there this year. And I don't know if I'm going to go another one. So let's try to use that money as much as we can, and try to get as sponge that money as much as we can, so we can go as much times that we can. So questions, everybody that wants to ask, I'm the one that is taking the responsibility to go to Chiapas. I'm the one that is going to be taking care of this journey to go to Chiapas again. So I'm the one that is going to be using the GoFund money that is saved on a GoFund account. I believe that is as much as explanations that I can give you. Whoever donated, we can give you guys explanations of where we going. I think that for everybody to know, it's not that we're going on a vacation. For everybody to know, I'm not going on a vacation. And we're not staying at a resort. I believe that every job that we do has its payment, and I believe that every job that everybody does has his reward. And the last time that we went, we exposed so much. We exposed so much. For all those people that are saying that we didn't expose so much, for God's sake, we exposed gasoline being trafficked from Guatemala to Mexico. We exposed how easy it is to cross on a water raft from Mexico to Guatemala, from Guatemala to Mexico. We expose, so much things that happen on that trip. And we want to expose and keep giving you guys more exposure on what is happening over there. Just for you guys to know, the person that is already being signed up, that is already going, and we're having a deep conversation about details and all that stuff. I'm going, Ben Berquam already signed up. So Ben and I, those are the confirmed people that we are going over there. Ben Berquam from Frontline America. We've been talking on the phone, and we've been having conversations about expenses and all this stuff. So we both of us, we are going to Chiapas. So if you want to contribute to Ben Berquam, go ahead and help that phenomenal and great human being, as we've been talking together, and we are going together to Chiapas. So thank you very much. This is an explanation that it needed to be done. So I'm the one that is taking the responsibility for the rest of the GoFund money. And believe me, people, every job has, you get paid for every job. So if I go 1 or 2 times, is I'm not going to travel and have a nice time at a vacation. I'm going there to work and expose and give you guys information. Whoever doesn't like my exposure, and whoever doesn't like my news, and whoever doesn't like what I'm exposing, just don't watch me. And just whatever you want to do, say, say it. Nobody is saying to nobody, nobody is saying that you can't opinion on your own page and opinion on your own time. But a lot of people know that we are for the reality and the truth of the news. They know that we work hard to make this to go every day and work for the news. And also Ben Bergquan works really hard also to give the news. So for the people that they donated, we have the list of the GoFund people that they donated. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Anthony is pulling out. Is not, basically pulling out like I don't want to go. No, he's pulling out because, he has too much responsibilities. He has too much things to do, and he has too much, it is too much. It's overwhelming. So he is busy right now, and he needs to be concentrated 100% on his campaign, 100% on his campaign. So regarding myself, yes, we're going back to Chiapas, people. We don't have the date right now. And why don't we have the date? For security reasons. I'm not going to give it away. And also we're not going to tell which hotel we're staying and all that for security reasons. Also, those kind of things we don't, is not an obligation to give. But the most certain thing that I can tell you is that, yes, we are going, and I'm the one in charge now to go. Not even just, I went just once. And whatever you want to do, oh my God, I just added, and this is how much it is, and this is how much for food, and we don't care about that. It's what we are, it's what we do, in Border Network News and the people have donated, and the people are saying, spend the money, go over there and give us the news. That is the most important thing. The people that donated and the people that follow Border Network News. So this is a quick announcement for all of you guys. Yes, we're going back to Chiapas. Yes, I'm going back to Chiapas. Yes, I'm the one that is going to take responsibility of the money that has been saved. And yes, I'm not the only one that is going. Ben Bergquam is also going. We're going together, and we're checking out, information that we are trying to look. This is a really good comment. I want to read those kind of comments because these are really good comments. This is ridiculous. A lot of people are saying, "Oh my God, 6,000 is too much." Come on, man. Like reporters that they don't do what we did. I haven't seen one reporter that it can jump on a water raft, go to Guatemala, walk in Guatemala, report that they're trafficking gasoline from Guatemala to Mexico, and show the National Guard over there. Just tell me one from this part of the country. One. This is Cassandra J. said, Oscar, 6,000 is nothing to the time, energy, gas. Really, you guys deserve way more. This truly is a big job that's dangerous. Honestly, you guys should be paid. Thank you so much. Like those kind of comments we have received, a lot of them, a lot of good comments we have received like that. 6,000 isn't nothing. Basically, we're not asking for 6 million, 100,000, 10,000. We're not asking for that. And I'm not asking either right now. So, if you guys want to contribute on my PayPal, go ahead. Really, God bless you guys. And, I'm not forcing nobody. When I'm over there, if you guys want to contribute for my work when I'm over there, oh my God, thank you so much. That will be great. But regarding the expenses of plane tickets, hotels, and we're going to take care of that. So we're going back to Chiapas, not only once, but probably twice or 3 times, in this year. And we can show to the American public that Border Network News, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Promises made, promises kept. You know what I mean? So to show everybody that we work for the American dollar. Questions, everybody. Questions that you guys want to ask, I'm right here for you guys. Go ahead. Honest news is hard to find these days. I love watching your live feeds. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Kathy Little says, sounds good, Oscar. Don't worry about what people say. Just be safe and show the truth. Thank you so much. Mary Golden, Miss Mary, how you doing? So please ignore the others. They should leave the feed. Like President Trump says, if you don't like it, leave. Yes, Oscar and Ben, please be careful and safe. Yes, we're having long talks right now and see what is his agenda, because he has a really tight agenda and his schedule is really tight. And also, he needs to talk to his news team, and we are talking. We are talking right now. You need only show receipts to you need only show receipts to your donors. Okay, we will do that. Don't worry about it. Miss Mary Norris. Hi Oscar, who's going with you? Apparently right now confirmed is Ben Berquam. Thank you for all you do. Do you plan to visit any shelters in Chiapas? I visited two. The problem to visit shelters over there, as you know, we have one of the most important journalists over there in Chiapas. The problem to visit shelters over there is that they don't let you in. That is the problem. And it's really difficult to get in. Why? Because you need to set an appointment. And we try to set an appointment with the people in charge, but it's these people, the people in charge are the ones, that they move around and they go around the news, and they don't want to give the reality of what is going on. So they play like, what, I'm busy right now, I will talk to you tomorrow. And they always do that kind of stuff. Let's see. Do you think the immigration flow has slowed down in Mexico from what you've seen? It's slowed down a little bit, but that's what they tell us. But that is why we need to go again and check how the National Guard is working on the River Suchiate. Because I have asked a lot of people in the shelters how they cross, and a lot of them, they have crossed in the water raft. I don't use PayPal or believe in the way PayPal works. Any other way to donate to you? Thank you so much. Yes, you can send me a private message. And thank you. God bless you. Oscar, have you talked with any other migrants after Trump made asylum made in Mexico today? I talked to one of them, and it was from Guatemala, from Honduras, and he was pretty disappointed. That's what he said after, his 4-day stay and his 4-day holdup in an ICE detention center. Tomorrow, we're going to go again to another shelter that they have received more than 40 migrants deported from the United States. It's really important that you guys know that every day they're deporting migrants. So that makes you, give accountability that the United States government is really getting them out, so they can understand that if you're not migrating correctly, they're not going to let you in. Thank you for your work. I appreciate getting the truth to someone real. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your work is fantastic. We thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. What about the new asylum rules about keeping them in Juarez? Let me figure it out, Eric, and I will give you back the information. Love that you shave your mustache. Thank you so much. Paul Overgos, the money was donated for y'all. You go above and beyond and are worth so much more. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you. God bless you, Paul. I miss all the good information the past few weeks. I'm getting caught off. I will talk to you in Messenger if you want, and I will, whatever question you want to ask me, I will answer you right now. Is Mexico deporting anyone right now? They just deported, I believe, 700 the last week. So let me get the accurate number so we can get information for you. Look up American Flag by John Tiano on YouTube, Oscar. Okay. How can I join you on a border trip? Let's get in contact together and let's just figure it out. How can you go? If you're really willing to go on this journey, let's get in contact together. Are you going to show Ben the river that goes from Mexico? Not only that, I already told him, man, we're hopping on that water raft, man. We're hopping on that water raft. I already told him we are hopping on that water raft, and I want to show you the whole thing, man. I want you to walk in. I want you to do all types of things, man. So that's we're planning a lot of things. To find a new walls in Tijuana to be affected. Uh, I just did a video, Carla Hill Crawford. I did a video right now, a few hours ago, about the wall, how it was open in certain area, that it was really important, really close to San Isidro. And I just showed you that I talked to several people that live really close to the wall, and the majority of them is saying that safety has, been a number one factor, that the wall has been on a positive note. So that is not only is helping, the to stop the influx of migrants, but it's helping to the security of the people that they live on the other side. I'm so glad Mexico is working with President Trump. Yes, it was really important to see today that we saw Mexican people, from Tijuana people, Tijuana citizens, helping the American workers to build the wall. That was amazing. That was a really, that was a really important information, that Mexican Tijuana citizens are helping the American workers to build the wall. That was really important, and they're getting paid. There was only three workers right there, but we were in the middle. We were in United States territory, but they are working to build the wall. Also, they are trusting them to be vigilant about the equipment of the American workers. So that is, it's really important that you guys know that Tijuana citizens are being hired, to build, to help build the wall and to protect the equipment of the American workers. That video made me cry. It's pretty, it's pretty emotional to be so close, but yet so far from the United States. Yes, we made a mistake, that it was a really bad mistake. I was 26 years old. I believe that I was 26 years old when I made that mistake. And it was one of the most horrific mistakes that I have done in my life. But, we already talked about it, and, it's really emotional to be so close to the United States, and even, walk on American soil, and it feels that you are like right there home, but you're not. So it is really important for everybody to know that the wall is getting built, and that President Trump, right there, Carla, yes, President Trump is creating jobs on both sides. you know Give or take, is a win-win situation. Kathy Negrete Older says this is great. Tacy Davis says hi, Oscar. Hi, hi. Mistakes are meant to learn from. Yes, we have learned a lot from our mistakes. You will be back one day. I hope that I can be back one day. God knows that I am doing good, and we are trying to do the best that we can. Questions, everyone. I can't wait to vote for President Trump again. Yes, I don't know how you guys work over there in the United States. I think that you need to register to your local GOP to vote. So if that is the way, go ahead and register, please. Go ahead and register, because if President Trump doesn't win the elections, we are done. Socialism is going to come into a full force. So you guys need to get up and vote. The American hung upside down means distress and help. Yes, that I learned. I learned that. And I learned that the American flag upside down means distress. Paula Ledbetter says, you have overcome your past, Oscar. You are an awesome young man. Thank you so much. God bless you. Can we say a small prayer for Mr. Trump? I don't know. Basically, you can ask Anthony that. I always, God bless your president, that he's trying to do the best that he can to protect his country. I'm not available to be involved in politics regarding the United States and regarding voting in the United States. Why? Because I'm a Tijuana citizen. Why? Because I'm a Mexican citizen. Why? Because I vote in Mexico. And why? Because I live in Mexico. So my responsibility is with my country and Mexico, and to show you and expose you guys the immigration influx that is happening in our country and in your country. So I don't want to get in trouble with that. So, for me to, be talking about voting in the United States, that is on your responsibility. The only thing that I can tell you is encourage you to go and register in your local GOP, so that way you guys can go and vote. Questions, everyone, before I go? Questions. Thank you, Sandy. Okay, everyone. Well, that was a pretty short explanation of how we're going to take charge on our second trip to Chiapas. Oscar Blue, you just lost me if you cannot pray for our president. Wow, I didn't know that I lost you because I can't pray for your president. It's not that it's an obligation for me to pray for your president. It's not that I don't like your president. I really support your president. I've been telling everybody since they started. If you've been a follower of mine, I think that you haven't been a follower of mine, sir. But if you are, thank you so much, and God bless you to be on my feed. But God bless. I just said, God bless your president. God bless your president. He is the only one that is defending this socialism, as I've been saying. For our president is not his president. Yes, but I support the president of the United States because he's the one that is supporting against socialism. He is a person that is he's a great human being. That's the only thing that I tell you. Casey Marie Gates, I'm telling you that he's a great human being. He's a great man, and it's if you're telling me that if I can set a prayer right now, I don't know how to set a prayer. So I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not that I don't want to pray for your president, and I think that is your obligation also to be saying a prayer. I live in Mexico, so it's I can set a prayer for you guys, but I don't really know how to set a prayer. So if you guys want me to pray for the President Trump, dear God, bless the President of the United States, and and hope that he can protect his country, and he keep on going, so he can keep on protecting his country and doing a phenomenal and great job for his country of the United States. God bless your president, and God bless the United States. Another question? Will you try? Thank you so much, Casey. Thank you so much. Will you try to go into Guatemala mountains on this trip? To the mountains, let's see if we can go. We need to understand security measures, and to go to Chiapas, it's all about timing, people. It's not just picking up our stuff and going. Whenever, like, why you haven't gone? It's not picking up our stuff and going. It's not like that. It's planning. You need to plan this, and you need to go in the right moment at the right time. It's all about planning. So, we are planning on going, and thank you so much for your support. Muy cercas, Verónica, muy cercas, vamos a ir para allá. Okay, people. God bless you, every single one of you. I will leave you guys. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Stay safe, everybody. And always remember peace and love. Oh, before I go, follow my partner, Conservative Anthony. Uh, SC is running for Congress of District 16. Follow him. Follow him as he is doing a phenomenal and incredible job. You don't imagine, there's been all these types of really ignorant and videos that they've been out there and criticizing him, really. But he's really concentrated on the good work with the American people in El Paso. And every time he steps out and he goes to a mall or he goes to a corner and he's doing phenomenal things for his homeless veterans and he's going and doing community work, a lot of people go and tell them we are with you. And we're not getting into our onto our emotions, but he looks like he's right in there, man. He's right in there, and this is a great accomplishment for him. And he's right in there to win. So we are really, we're really excited for him, and we are going to push forward, and we are going to do so many things. There's so many plans. There's so many plans. He has a great team. He has great team that they are really close to the president of the United States, and also he's really prepared. He's getting really prepared to do a lot of phenomenal things for District 16 of El Paso. So God bless my partner, Conservative Anthony. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Stay safe and always remember peace and love, everybody. And always your country is first.